Hey, welcome back to React University. I am Corey.
And I'm Dana.
Today we are back with another episode of Solo Leveling.
That is right. We are reacting to Season 1, Episode 6, The Real Hunt Begins. But, of course, before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you'll always be the first one to know whenever we release something new.
Guys, also don't forget to become a member of our Patreon. You get the full reaction of this episode right now on our Patreon page. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, there's 4 episodes of this series right now available on our Patreon page. So please go and support. It does help the channel. But with that, class is in session, and let's do this. Crooks.
こんな面倒なことする必要あります？別にあそこで殺
最弱兵器だか便器だか知らねえけど、くせおい息。雲があいつら食ってまた寝てる隙にマナ鉱石を運び出す。これじゃ雲が起きるだろう。天井に横道があってあそこから降りる。寝てなかったらボスを倒すしかねえけど、ユジンホだっけ？あのガキの装備見ただろう。剣と盾だけでもす。
He's gonna try to take it.
Wow. You don't think his father will realize that?
Wow.
正直俺もだ。さすがボスってか。
All y'all crooks. No shame.
待ってください。C 級のボスを一人で倒すには B 級。せめて C の上くらいの力がないと無理なんです。ジンホの言う通りだ。再覚醒だとしてもレベルが上がっていて。C 級ボスの前でも萎縮しないほど俺は強くなった。
Alright.
やってみるだけある。本当の狩りの始まりだ。
His eyes.
His eyes again.
So when it shows them in that tunnel, like that one dungeon, right? Did you see like the grid-like pattern on the floor and it lit up in blue?
Maybe.
Like leading up to where the altar was.
Right.
It's before the blue flames went around.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
You think that might have something to do with his power or something?
Just for the first time when it showed the lighting around him and on his eyes, it looked like, it could be wrong because it kind of looks like how that boss's body is lit up with the lines. That dungeon looked like that.
I wouldn't read too much into
connection.
that. I wouldn't
Okay,
read
maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that.
お疲れ様でした。
政府関係者にマスコミ、エネルギー関連に続きでさすがに気がめいってきたよ。
I understand that.
老兵は去るのみというが、若者に指導を請われれば断るわけにもいくまい。
Alright, let's see it.
表皮が硬い。
That means you need to use your hands. Just grab him. He's gonna be his first believer. He's scared of him.
くそ。硬くてダメージがまともに入らない。
Paralysis.
Eyes, boy.
I mean, not regardless of the risk, but
Dash.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh!
he only got level 1 dash. Woo! Dang.
No.
He had a demon slayer moment.
That's what I was noticing, the breathing and then it's...
Concentrating breathing!
Uh-oh. Did he just black out?
Full recovery. Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's right, because he had those going in. Remember, he had 3 things going in.
Oh, nice. Full recovery. So he's starting back ground 0.
Wow. But he had 2 other...
Nice.
Is that what he got? Tongue? Got
right
the
in your
eye.
eye, boy. Drain, paralysis.
Drain, paralysis, drain.
Nice.
Come on, now kill it. Oh, he defeated it.
What's his name? Jinhui? Jinhui is probably
一人で
terrified.
ボスを倒
No,
してしまった
Jinu is the main.
I'm trying to remember his name. It's Jin something.
俺いくらになるんだ兄貴魔法石お預かりいたしましょうか
He's terrified. He's trying to butter him up.
Hold on, boss. He's shaking.
He's trying to butter him up. All right.
大丈夫かね。さすが会長、いささか
He
の
did
衰え
some
も見ら
damage
れま
to
せん。
his sleeve.
いやー、さすがに現役の
Who's gonna clean that up?
ハンターの力におごることなく、心身を鍛えることはとても大事。そのような場において、
He has a lot of
人の強
scars.
盗はいとも簡単にむき出しになっ
死んでねこの雲でかいだけかよしょぼすぎあの装備なら C 級ボスも倒せ
Are they still gonna try to kill him?
ジンホ
Jinho.
いい装備つけてっから検索してみたらすげえじゃねえか。お前に機械をやる。孫ジヌを殺せ。あんなボンボンでも C 級を一人で倒す装備だ。従わねえなら二人とも死ぬだけだ。
Really? They're gonna
Stupid.
die.
Yeah, they're about to. But how are you gonna explain that? Good for you. Good for you. Show courage.
The thing
Even
is,
Jinu is shocked
Jinu
about
is
that.
shocked because he still thinks that he's.
人を殺したことがあるか。
緊急クエスト何なんだこれ
So he has to kill him.
よそ見してんじゃねえよほら
They just got upgraded.
And it's like, no, it says an urgent.
No, I'm just
Quest.
saying, like, yeah, no.
そういえば言ったんですよね。チャさんとの永久ダンジョン訓練。
Hmm.
一瞬で倒してしまった。
Hmm.
私たちも驚いたけど、ギフン君なんてポカーンとしてた。世の中にはさ、悪い噂の絶えない。悪い噂？異様に死亡率が高い攻撃隊。
Hmm.
So people know. Some people hear like these rumors.
Mm-hmm.
なんてことを どうして忘れていたここはどこよりも弱肉強食の世界暴力と欺瞞と裏切りに満ちた世界
Right.
Yeah.
All you think about at this point.
Their safety. He has to defeat them.
そうか麻痺していたんだ敵システムが俺に殺人を強要する
So you got an option.
Mm.
So he keeps getting choices. Die or keep going.
Mm.
おい、ギュハン、手加減すんな。
Mm.
はあなんだってお前たち
But he should also realize at this point, like, it's, you know, kill or be
できて
killed.
るはずだよなって聞いてんだ
なあ、兄さん、状況把握がで
Oh my gosh.
生きった永久ごときに何ができるってんだ人類最弱兵器さ。
Oh!
Ah! Nice! Savage.
一人目
Savage.
Yeah, it's like it came out of nowhere.
人を殺してしまった
Mm.
Can't even realize.
人をシステムの命令に俺は今
But they were trying to kill you. Yeah, self-defense. It's
Right.
hard.
Do or die, bro. Do or die.
But yeah.
Teleportation. In the back of your neck, boy. Nice. I love this animation.
This is so cool.
This animation style is awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is insane. Wow.
Bro, that reinforcement ain't gonna do nothing. I'm him. I'm him, boy. You about to get the worst.
Round two.
Oh,
Yo. Too late.
Yeah.
How many people have you killed? Of
I
course
take 'em
I'm
all,
taking
bro.
them.
I'm gonna take them all.
Are you kidding?
3度
Yeah. Really? He won't?
俺の弟が誰だか知る
Bruh. Aww.
E 級と E 級ハンターが一人ずつってことですか？
そうなんですけど
あなた、
はい。
その装備、マヤ社の長剣カリオンですね。発売したばっ
全ての能力値を半減か。
なるほど、
うん
この装備なら納得です。
He can cut all the other
こっち
abilities
の
in
人が
half.
一人で倒して
兄貴もお疲れ様でした。
You better run.
He's trying to survive.
どうかしたんですか？いや、傘持たせてよかったなって。
Aww.
I feel like this episode is a little longer than the other ones.
I was like, there's no way he leveled up to that already. That's insane.
Oh, okay.
No!
That's how it ends. Is what we're doing.
There's no way that's him. Please tell me that's not him.
No,
Oh, that's the brother. I bet you that's the brother.
brother.
No, I'm screaming again.
The brother. Oh, the
Remember
one.
he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like-
The guy who he was talking about, like, you know. Okay, I see. Yeah. Talking about his brother.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And at first he was like, spent the whole episode like bragging, like, whatever, brother, I got, but you don't have what I have. All these crystals, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then at the end he's like, don't tell me, do you know who my brother is?
So lay it out on us, honey. What we learned this episode.
Gosh. What did we learn, honey? What did we learn? I feel like I like that he might have a new friend, even though his friend is terrified.
His friend is terrified of.
I like that his new sword, his new weapon got put to use.
Multiple times.
I also thought it was interesting. So whatever like game that he's playing, yes, it would give him quests that he has to do or different gates. Like if he didn't do his daily stuff, his daily activities, he would have to do a penalty quest, and then he had some optional quests. But this one, like, they forced a mandatory, urgent quest
Live. He had to do
Yes.
it live. We're doing it live.
based off
We're
of
doing live.
like the risk of his surroundings. And he mentioned when he got injured, which kind of makes sense if the fact that like whatever the game is, since that he was under threat and it forced a quest on him.
Right.
And then he gets injured and they immediately try to make it advantageous for him to stay alive.
Right.
So I am curious. He said whatever system it is, it's like they need me alive. Like they're rooting for me to stay alive. He's like, well, if they want to use me, I'll use them, which I feel like is smart. Also,
Right.
it does help. Like obviously I'm not one for murder, but this was like straight self-defense.
I am. Murder them all.
Oh my gosh, no. What I'm trying to say is this was straight self-defense. Like the guy said, it's not even like, oh, I had a momentary lapse in judgment, give me the benefit of the doubt. It's like, no, you have tried to kill me 3 times in like, what, an hour?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, I feel like that at least.
And you want me to give you mercy?
Absolutely
Like,
not.
absolutely. Yeah.
The only thing I don't know is like, how is he gonna get? And maybe he doesn't care, but it's like, how is he gonna get paid? Did they get to take the other?
You got a new best friend. What you mean? How you gonna get paid?
No, okay, he's probably gonna get paid handsomely from him, but
I saved your life, boy. Now pay up.
you don't want to like have that type of like
Friendship, that dynamic.
Yeah.
Right, I get it.
But I'm
Right.
saying, like, did they take the stones, the essence stones from the other people, you know, since they were all dead at that point?
Mhm.
Because I would. And, like, they didn't have time to
To
mine
mine.
the crystals, which is in part why they said, like, they didn't want to hurry up and kill the boss.
Right.
They wanted the boss to be asleep so that they could mine and haul it out before they
Right.
went back to kill the boss.
Right.
So one of the other things I think we learned is that I don't know for sure if they planned to technically leave this gate open. I think they planned to stall. They were fine with people dying, and it sounds like if they didn't die off, they would kill them off anyway.
Right. Either way, they're going to be dead.
Either way, they were going to be dead. But I don't know that they were not killing the bosses either. I think they were just making decisions or doing it in a timeline that allowed them to make moves.
Right. Also, it seems like they're everyone who's fighting in this Hunter Association, they seem to have a not to play it safe, but have more of a strategic way about fighting inside a dungeon, especially a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're fighting a C level boss, you need to be a higher C or at least a B to fight a C level boss.
Yeah.
And it seems like you don't want to try to fight them toe to toe. So if you got a C boss, you don't want to be a C. You want to be at least a B. You got a D boss, then you want to at least be a C.
Mm-hmm.
So they got some strategies there. To your point, yeah. Whatever system that's constantly, telling him to do all these different things, they're giving him basically a chance.
Yeah.
To, hey, you're basically going to die or you're going to keep fighting. And obviously he used the keep fighting, right? Because who wants to die? Especially when he getting the ability where he can go into a dungeon and have a power up where he can just simply recover immediately, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. It sounds like he was stockpiling his rewards from the daily quests,
right?
And that's what gave him that.
So he was
Which
able to
came
keep
in
that.
clutch.
Yeah, it did. He needed
Honestly, he really needed it.
And then he seemed like he was in a trance. So I'm just kind of understanding that. So when he realized that the system wanted him to basically is going to use him, wants him to be alive, and if it wants him to be alive, then he's going to use it. So when the guy came and put his hands around him, basically it's like, you must not understand how this works. You're taunting him, and he just slit his throat, and he looked down and was like, I just killed a human. But I'm just saying, like, and then at that point, he seemed like he was locked in, right?
Yes, I probably would say locked in. Maybe not.
I still feel like he was in some kind of.
I feel like he was.
He definitely was locked in, but I still feel like he was in some kind of trance. Like,
maybe more like I feel like he was.
Not saying that he
was not in control.
Not in control.
To me,
like
it seemed more like he became
self-aware,
more numb.
Oh,
and it was purely transactional, right? Like he was like, they need me alive, so they want to use me, I want to use them. It's like, if I die, that sucks. If I do this, they came at me first. Like I feel like it was like he did a math problem. Like it was like A plus B equals C. Like, yeah, so I should kill them. Like it was very transactional. So I think when he first killed a person, it was like, oh, like consciously, I'm aware of the fact that this is the first time I've actually taken the life of a human. Interesting. Like I'm filing that away for later, and then he was locked in. Yeah. So I don't know if he'll bear any like emotional ramifications of that later. But
obviously the lady basically is not going to give him credit for. And I think maybe Jinhu, which I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name, his new best friend.
But isn't the main guy's name also
Jinhu?
Okay.
So, I'm assuming, my assumption is that Jinhu is going to kind of play the background. He's going to be like, he's not going to boast or brag about it.
Wait. Is this like a Genos and Saitama dynamic? Where on One Punch Man, Genos is ranked higher than Saitama. And so like he always gets oh, he must have weakened it.
That's why he said, hey, you stay home, because if I go out and do something, you're going to get the credit. So you stay home.
And just for a second, it was like, oh, obviously you must have done all the work, you with your fancy armor and your trust fund and your higher ranking,
your shield and your weapons.
But then he's like, boss, I'll carry everything, boss.
He's Gumbo boss,
That's how I'm like master.
Yeah.
You're so wise, master.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I could definitely see that dynamic. I'm curious though, do you think he obviously probably still scared of him, but I'm quite sure he's also in a sense going to be beholden to, like, hey, you saved my life, right? Like, either,
yeah, I mean,
you know, I was in a situation where I was being betrayed and I was going to get killed by this spider, and there's no way I was going to be able to do it. I'm shocked you did it, right? And then I was put in another situation. They told me to kill somebody that's against my morals, right? And so I'm going to fight. I'm going to defend you, but I didn't have to defend you because these people was going to kill you anyway, and you saved us by killing them. You know, so we got out because this. I'm
curious how much like the main character will share, because I think obviously he knows that he's leveling up, which is what he said to the guy. He's like unbeknownst to you, I've been leveling up since I got here.
Right.
Like, no, I'm not getting weaker. Like, in fact, I've gotten stronger in the last hour. So in case that guy, you know, which I'm only saying because I feel like I'm saying their names wrong, Jinwoo and Jinhoo.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Jinhoo.
He might have overheard that, and he might ask the question. Like, I would think that obviously
there's a lot of Jin in these games.
Yes,
the show.
A lot of them.
A lot of Jin.
I've been noticing that. I'm like, man, that must be very common. Like, it must just be very popular.
Right.
But I'm sure, like.
Yeah, Conrad calls him Sensei everywhere he goes.
I'm sure that, like, at this point, I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
What you gonna give this rating?
You go first. I went first last time.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Solid episode. Nice. Definitely stepped it up. Best episode so far.
Definitely best episode
so outside of the demon possessed episode, in this episode, this is, you know, those two are top for me. This episode right now takes the cake. It's pretty good.
I think this one takes the cake.
Really kind of fleshing out what you are to expect moving forward, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to give it a rating, other thing I just have to say is, like, I think it sucks in a world where you have to fight beasts, that you have unknowns, and still human nature.
Right. He said I was basically so focused on the creatures, and
I forgot about
how
and
humans are just being humans. Right.
Goodness, I don't know what I want to give this one. Because it's still so early that, like, I'm like, I find myself holding back a little bit. I think I'm leaning towards an 8.875. Yeah.
Don't hate on the decimals, guys. Don't hate on the decimals.
Yeah.
8.5 for me. 8.7.
8.875.
8.875. Excuse me. Is her score. What is your score? What would you give this episode? Comment below and let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The notification bell so you can always get the latest on anything we post right here on the channel.
That is right. Also, don't forget to become a member of our Patreon. You can see the full reaction to this episode, as well as up to 4 episodes in advance on our Patreon, depending on which tier you are a member of. So go check it out. You will not be disappointed.
Guys, and until next time, we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye.